There we go. That's the correct one.
The coloration.
I love it.
Greetings.
Greetings.
Hello,
How's it going, guys?
It's going. We're over here admiring Sono's artwork.
Yes. Yes. New Raylanor is amazing. Or new Iris, rather, is amazing.
Iris, yes. Dude, I like the one where he has you, like, kneeling? It looks on a bed, like a bed?
Yeah, it looks like on a bed, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the sketch that Sono did? Yeah, it looks really good.
Yeah, he did a great
Where's
job.
the... Here we go. There's the full art right there.
It was like really quick too.
Yeah, that was inside of like what, like 2 days, 3 days?
Yeah. Even the
Wow.
colorized version was really quick. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah. So, I has news. Speaking of Sono, they informed me that there is a possibility that because there's flooding in the area, there's a possibility that if the water passes through, they won't be able to make it.
Oh, wow. That's major then.
So, I mean, I guess that's December in Australia. I think someone's from Australia. It's Australia time, I know that. I guess the time zone actually does line up with Japan, so I don't know.
It's 12 hours from now, I think, or at least from my time zone.
It's 12 exactly from me.
Something like that, right? Right.
Something rather something.
Something like that.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's okay though. Also, thank you very much for the 5 months, Darth. Wow.
Ew.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Oh, by the
Wow.
way, guys.
Oh. Uh-oh. Oh.
Hey, yeah. We got advantage.
Actually, I need to fix that one still. It should actually say point of inspiration.
We got a point of inspiration.
Heck yeah.
Something like that.
Hey, hoodie.
Oh, my week has been insane this week.
More wine
Not in
testing?
a bad, not quite. Just
Man.
I think Darth might be contaminating my social life just a
Oh,
that's right.
I don't know
You
what
did
you're
the-
talking about. What are you talking about?
little. So you know.
Ta-da.
Exactly.
Does it
exactly
It
that.
involves a certain kind of fantastic man who cooks really good chicken, doesn't it?
Wait, what? KFC? Colonel Sanders?
No.
Who cooks really good chicken? I want to know.
See, Ari, I found out that game is banned on Twitch, by the way.
Oh, what?
Is it really?
Oh,
And
man.
You can't play it, so
What game?
I dodged the bullet by luck.
What? I don't know. What game?
Colonel
Wait, the
Sanders.
KFC one?
The
one
dating.
that
Oh
you
my
pay-
God.
pay in Colonel Sanders. You
Oh
can
my
get banned
god, I
for it.
remember that.
Why?
Why is that banned?
Because apparently there's a sex
Copyright?
scene in it.
Oh. Wait, what? Outlast
Okay.
has some pretty
Okay.
naughty stuff in there. And it's allowed.
It's
So-
banned. It's on a ban list.
It's
Wow.
okay. There's
Well,
I'm
dodge
not
the
going to
bullet.
get into a whole like discussion about my view, my 2 cents on them in upholding those forms of terms of service, but I get it. But
Yeah, that had a
there's
scene
2
in there
very
like
good filters that they have on here as options. You know, intended for mature audience, sexually explicit content. There's 2, like, those are literally 2 things that you can turn on. So, you know.
If anything, I get that I get why genital jousting is on the list.
What happened to Iris? Oh my.
Iris grew
Yeah, tune up.
more than
Iris
just the
just
chin.
grew. Just grew.
Yeah,
Period.
Iris grew 2 feet that day.
Yeah, grew a lot of other things too,
Grew 2 other things too.
and a chin.
That doesn't sound terrible at all.
A chin dong.
Totally worth it.
Oh, and Darth, me
Yeah.
in your stream, and she hasn't stopped ever since you started that. I've been getting it a lot.
She's been getting what? Ara?
Uh,
Yeah.
It's spreading.
Okay.
It's spreading a lot to my friends now.
Oh, well, you're welcome.
No, Darth, please.
Ara?
No.
Yeah.
It's all right. It's all right, Hoodie. You and I can be in severe agonizing pain together.
It's CRE.
I'll hug and hold you tonight. It's okay.
But I get shy boy mode.
Do you need someone to hold your hand?
No.
Are you sure?
I'm Axton. I'm fine.
And I'm Visara. I don't know.
I can't even keep my whole character in check. CRE, help me here.
I mean,
I'm Visara.
listen, you're the closest one to me. You're still across the border. It's too far for me.
Yeah, you're shit out of luck.
Oh look.
Yes,
Maybe your homie Shadow can help you out there.
Yeah, go get him. The
Shadow's
deep
not
voice.
here right now. Please come back.
It's all great.
To the sound of the beep.
I'm just
Beep.
I'm just
help me.
messing.
Oh man.
It's okay. Drift has
I'm hoping that that Sono's okay, because I haven't heard or seen anything from them. They're usually just like left as offline anyways when they're on Discord.
Wow.
But sad face. This is where I inform you that the advantage is only good until the end of the session.
Hey, I demand refunds.
Oh, CRE,
No
you
refunds,
fixed that,
final
right?
offer.
So no one can explode
Hey.
it.
That is not stipulated in the terms of service, sir.
There is no terms of service that says you can get a refund either.
Damn it.
Can I give advantage to the party for 5 subs?
I
No.
already gave one.
No, you can't do that, Glitchy. No.
No.
I have things that you can do stuff for later, but that is in the works. But none of that's gonna probably be happening until like.
I can hear him saying that. Damn it!
What I would
Same.
love, and honestly, this would be nice.
I've seen him in your games enough that I can hear it too.
What now? What's happening?
The way that he
Welcome
talks,
back,
sorry.
adventurer.
Oh my goodness, guy Glitchy, why?
Dude,
Jesus, dude.
Come on, CRE, just take the money. I thought you'd get used to this by now.
No.
Welcome back, adventurer.
sorry. Oh
Like-
wait, did you want to know? Yeah, because it's gifted subs.
Oh man.
No
Oh, I
matter
learned
what
how to
kind
do
they
the-
are.
oh, yeah.
Greetings,
Are.
adventurer.
Hiya.
I will mute you.
Fine, I'm leaving.
Damn it, Hoodie,
Wait.
don't help her.
Thank you, Hoodie.
I learned how to get good at it now, because
Yeah,
anyway,
get good,
moving
son.
on.
Get good, son.
Moving on.
Man. I feel like this is gonna turn into a just chatting stream pretty soon.
You should
Oh,
just,
if Sono
you
doesn't
should
join.
see-
Wait, hold up, Hoodie.
Greetings,
Can you do an
adventurer.
uwu?
Oh
Which
man.
he's asking in the chat.
Let's see here. Oh man.
That was great. I
You
like
know
it.
what? You know what? I'll give you
Aw,
a gentle
that was
golf
awesome.
clap for the
Yeah.
effort there. Yeah, gentle
Hey,
golf clap for
I-
the effort.
It
That's
was awesome.
that's
You did
bad.
great.
Yeah.
Oh, it was awesome.
Sorry, Shadow, there's been a lot of my friends and I helping me learn. Not a good
You-
thing.
You have some interesting friends. That's all I've got to say.
He's hanging out with us.
You're technically a part
No,
of that
it
list.
might, yes, but
Technically,
it might-
I have not aided and abetted this
behavior.
Crime. Yes.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
No, but you are hanging out in a D&D game with him that also involves one of those said friends that would definitely encourage such things.
Yes.
I
So
don't know
it
who
will
you're
spiral
talking
out of
about.
control. I've sat in Darth's stream before. Now I know what's happening here.
Oh yes.
You don't know shit.
All right. Revenge
is
upon
humorously
the
funny.
Sith will be sweet.
Oh man.
The jokes just kept coming out, and she was sleep deprived that night.
Oh, is
I'm
this
sleep
on
deprived all
Tuesday
the
or
time.
whatever? This Tuesday? I think it was Tuesday.
I have no idea.
No,
He was there.
Last time I seen it was on a Phasmo. I was just hanging out on Lurk for a little bit because I had to do like final work, and all I heard was just Darth making noises and just laughing it up. I'm like, yep, she got snuggles too.
Snuggles.
Yeah,
Oh, I
you
think
got
that
the
was your
blanket.
pajama stream.
Yeah, or pajama one. Yeah, you got a
wait.
blanket or something.
Oh, I had the
You were doing
scarf on me,
Phasmo
right.
that night. Yeah, you were doing
Yeah,
Phasmo
yeah,
that
yeah.
night.
I might have been super bundled up that night. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. That one is the one that I had unpublished. You right?
That was the one I
want-
have unpublished.
You
Yeah.
don't have it published.
No, I unpublished it.
Oh my!
Let's be honest with ourselves here. It doesn't matter because it's gone in 14 days anyways.
Pretty much.
Which is why
Hello.
which is why
Sono's
Oh.
here. Sono's here to save the
Yes!
day.
the
Welcome
the
in.
water has evaded you. Or you evaded it? I don't know.
Oh, the house's AC was too high.
Resilient to flowing objects.
Hey Sono, can we
It's
get in?
still flooding.
Ha-da-da? Oh, it's still flooding.
Jeez.
I want
I
to
even learned how
hear.
to do
I
it
want to
from
hear
the
the
mail.
bot say it. I want to hear the bot say it.
It's gonna be like ara ara.
Ara.
It will be so flat. It will be amazing.
Era.
That's even better.
Thank you, Sono. Much
That's
appreciated.
that's actually better.
Era.
Actually, I think I know how I can get. I think I know how I can get it here. Let me do something here. I think I know how I can get it
Oh,
here.
he's kicking me off the stream right now. Watch.
Apparently, I do a good one from a male's perspective. I just get nervous when I do it.
Oh, the deep one?
Let's try this.
Yeah, the deep
Hurrah.
Not quite.
No,
Close.
probably a double R.
Oh, maybe yeah.
Hold the R's.
Ara.
Yeah, there it is.
You just gotta get Ram to say it, and then life will be complete.
I will jump off a cliff before I say that.
Thank you.
Are you kidding?
It's all right.
I feel like Ram would have a nice one though. I don't know why.
I agree.
I mean, I've said it for Shadow before, but I won't say it for.
Oh.
I'm not gonna say that either.
Did somebody turn up the thermostat?
Shadow. Yep. Shadow.
Wow.
That
Where
laugh.
did jelly beans come from? Man, I don't remember having jelly beans.
Mm-hmm.
Shadow is susceptible to it too as well. And
He went
Poggers.
shy boy. He went shy boy too.
Integrity.
Talking about. Listen, I don't know. Well, okay, Siri, you're married, so you understand. So there's just something. There's got to be something that your wife does for you, right? That it scratches the itch.
It butters your biscuit.
Yeah, it butters your biscuit. You know.
Well, I mean, we do have two rabbits, or did have two rabbits called Butter and Biscuit. So I mean, we did have that, but
Metaphorically.
Oh man. Why's
Sugar,
my
honey,
brain
iced
going
tea.
there? Yeah,
Nah.
thank you.
no. To answer your question seriously, yes, yes. I will not disclose this information
A
to
man
the
of
public
culture.
knowledge.
A man
To
of
be
culture.
best,
Man of culture.
the DM, I can only assume the Mrs. DM is just as strong.
Um,
Oh, I already know a little bit. I'll think.
Okay, yeah. Moving on.
I'm not saying anything. Yep, moving on. Thank you.
I mean,
Maybe if the campaign ending's really good, I'll give you guys one.
oh,
Oh,
then we can't
don't
see
tie my
Ram
hands like that. Now I
anymore.
have to make it bad. Now I have to make it
Listen,
bad. What are you tying my hands like that for?
Watch for
She already
Sarah
requesting
die.
an early decease for this campaign to hear it and then start
What?
again.
Imagine.
Stop, start. No.
I don't have water there, Glitchy, but I'll drink some hot chocolate for you.
Did you put creamer in it?
I put flavored creamer in it.
Dark,
Yes,
why you
that's the
scare me, please?
What do you mean?
I can't be a co-host in your stream. I'd die.
I'm dead.
Oh, do you want a co-stream? Is that what you're saying?
I've done it for 2 others, and I get
Challenge accepted.
As a VTuber to another VTuber, buddy, if you ever want to co-stream with us too,
That would
Oh,
actually work
yeah,
really well
I'd
for you
jump in.
guys.
that would totally be super fun to join with you guys.
Oh, heck yeah.
I just get
Yeah.
nervous when I hang out with
Always
my friends
welcome.
on stream.
don't worry, we're not gonna have you saying "ada" or anything like that.
Yeah, it's okay. I won't make you say it either.
No, she'll just say it a bunch during the stream, and you'll have to hear it.
Okay, well, the thing is, if there are biddies, if there are subs, if there are redeems, I have to say it.
Listen, if any of them are here, Glitchy's here, for example, they're just gonna do
Hi.
that just to mess with Hoodie.
Because
That'd
it
be
makes
great,
me
though.
flustered, so they like that. I don't know why.
It's
Because they're getting a stir out of you.
amazing. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm over here just smiling like a dork.
No, I respect
I
you
think
so
it's
much. Oh, you're very
hilarious.
kind, Glitchy.
Yeah, the man bug is very respectful of people.
Yeah, he'll be fine. He'll be the nice one. The other one's not so much.
Yeah, this is true.
Yeah.
Have I ever
Alright.
done mines here before?
Oh, unless he's also in the call, and then you hear him do his "oh my," and then you'll be like,
you
"Oh my
heard
gosh,
it. Didn't you? Oh my god.
yours?" Oh,
Yeah.
man. Yeah, I heard yours. You haven't heard Glitchy's.
Oh my. CRE's got one. I know that for a fact. He won't say.
I think I might have
So,
heard it.
CRE, I think
Or I've
you
heard
have
a deep
it.
voice in it.
Yes. I have a lot of things there, Hoodie.
Oh gosh.
I have a lot of
If
things.
he says greetings, traveler, like that, just putting 3 letters would totally work.
What? That's
Waiting for
four. That's 4 there, Hoodie.
Waiting for it. Well,
That's 4 letters, Hoodie.
well, you can say "oh" without an H at the end.
Yeah, except it would be ooh.
And long O.
But I'm saying like the way that you type it
Tomatoes,
out, it'd be it's
tomatoes.
O H H H H H H H H H H H.
Oh boy.
Oh my.
That's okay.
Ooh. Yeah.
The degeneracy is great with this group. All right. I'm gonna get up for a minute. I'm gonna get my daughter
Good
ready
idea.
for bed,
How
yet-
about the D&D?
and then
Him all right.
you guys can,
Da-da-da.
continue your degeneracy, squabble over who gets something from the inventory that hasn't been decided yet. I don't know, and
Just be quiet and not bother anybody. There we go.
I mean,
or whatever suits your fancy. You can just yeah. All right, I'll be back in a bit.
we've lost the soul.
I lied.
Oh no.
I'm kidding. I'll just be good.
You sure? Darth, is that in the biology? That's okay. Just-
I'm neither going to confirm nor deny anything.
Allegations cannot be proven, let alone be placed as evidence neither.
Exactly.
I just
How's Phasmo going, Gucci? No. Oh man. How's everybody's week besides that though? Besides all the other others you got. I'm sorry.
It's been pretty. Why wouldn't you do that? I start freaking out. It's been pretty solid.
Oh, okay. That's good then.
Just paid a visit to somebody I haven't seen in a while. Gave them a rundown of my year.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you just gotta let them know what they're still thought about.
The sunlight hurts my eyes.
Confirmed.
Wait,
Shadow is a
there's
vampire.
a sun outside?
No. Well, yes, but listen. I game with my lights out. Ram games with her lights on. I can't do that. I don't know why. It irks me.
It hurts my eyes to game in the dark.
Oh, but then again, you have blue light lenses on your glasses though that you never wear.
That I'd never wear here.
Wait a second.
That makes sense.
Wait a goddamn second.
When you're gaming, sometimes glasses don't help, so I got mine specially made. It cost me like a lot of damn money to do it.
I think mine was like what 140, 120 for my
Mine
glasses.
definitely help. I wear them at work and that's it.
Off.
Mine's took what $450 just to get the specs I need, and then to get it implemented took $600 on it. So I spend $1,000 on my glasses.
Jesus.
But the reason why I have that is because it's supposed to have an adaptive nature. Because my eyes are degrading over the course of years, yeah. Because it's a family thing, so it's meant to adjust, so I don't have to see too many doctors.
Is it the degenerative retina thing?
Yeah, that's what's happening, particularly for me. So it's gonna keep getting bad until finally,
You lose
obviously.
Yeah.
That's horrible. I'm so sorry. Dude.
No, it's all right. It's all right. I came to terms with it, but at least this way, I can do more with my time than visiting more doctors, which is why it costs so much.
Makes sense. I didn't know that they had glasses that were like that.
You know the right people, spend enough money, someone's gonna tell you who to go to, and it goes from there.
Have you had those, and have they been working?
For 2 years now, I haven't went. And they've been pretty good. My eyesight is still pretty good. I can even see street signs for quite a distance. But after 6 years, I have to get them rebought so they can go for... Because the way it is, it has a certain amount of years the glasses could be used before it stops adapting. And then it goes into a dormant state. So I have to literally buy a brand new thing that way, which is just $600 for the specs. I don't have to buy lenses.
I'm so curious. Is it the lenses? Is it some sort of like computer that changes the way that it works, or
it's more of the lenses, but the with the thing that holds it has a little thing on the inside that you tip on it, and what you do with it is it'll roar a bit, it'll ring up a bit, and it kind of just does it whenever it's that year, or if it senses change in your vision, it'll make the noise. It even has the ability to enable to see, even when it's dark. It has the vision for it. It doesn't have night
vision.
I was gonna say it doesn't have that. It just means like it's like, how do I say it? You know how people could see in the dark, but just not that well when you stay awake in the dark, but when you're in the light, you
Dark
can't
vision.
see. You're right. So something like that, but it's not like everything is green and neon. It just means I can see in that state sooner without having to like stay in the dark for very long.
Yeah.
It enhances that,
cool.
but it's just it's just adaptive. It's meant to change. It's just a lot of damn money.
Yeah.
Will you close it?
I had to go with this one because the laser surgery I was going to go to for it completely bunked out. It was a lot of money. It was like $5,000 they wanted to do it. And I was just scared because I don't know if it's going to work or not. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Alrighty. I was thinking about getting.
Sorry.
Oh no, I was thinking about getting laser eye surgery when, in a couple of years. But I don't know.
Do you have an astigmatism?
I do.
Okay. You have to make sure you find a really good doctor then.
Yeah.
I am back.
Welcome back.
$1,000 on glasses? What is this?
Hoodie
Oh,
got some
you know.
expensive ass glasses. That's all I'm saying.
Oh,
Jeez.
cost of living expenses.
The most I've ever spent on a set of glasses was like, before my benefits kicked in, was like $180. Jeez.
Any currency.
$5,000, you can come here to do the surgery, have a great time, and go back. Yeah, but I am in the States, so everything is just high.
I mean,
wait, is it possible to get like a retina transfer or something like that? Is that something that they still do?
That is something that they still
like-
do, but
I mean, no, I mean,
Or
like,
retina-
does it take? I know that there was something about the nerves that they have a hard time with stuff with eyes, at least, because they're so tiny.
It's around $1,000 for like both eyes or just one eye.
Hmm.
They left a little too hard. I'm sorry.
You're fine. But yeah, Ciari, I was just telling the group that I dumped quite a bit of money to get specialized adaptive glasses.
the actual, like, the fancy kind.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're able to prevent you from seeing eye doctors, and they're able to go up to 6 years, even if you have degradation of sight over the course of time.
Yeah, those are.
It's just-
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's a hell of a lot of money.
Still a lot, but I mean, yeah.
Oh boy.
I have like minor, very minor. Like, I don't have to wear them to a drive or anything like that. I just wear them so that I can like I can still read like the smaller text in Roll20. It's just kind of hard. The smaller faded text, like I can read it without them on, but it's hard. And like it causes eye strain and things like that.
Mhm.
All right.
Yeah, I could never. I'm blind as a bat.
I mean, to be fair, they actually have good vision.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. Blind as a mole.
There's a
yeah,
line.
that's more like it.
I think I only have like a 0.25 in one eye, something like that, and then the other one's fine.
So like a negligible.
Yeah. I only need glasses for protective purposes, not even for anything else.
There you go.
Mm.
Is this looping? That is looping. Okay. Alrighty. So, let's get right into it. So, last time, well, you guys had already beaten Grade 5. And,
Heyo.
well, the aftermath of that was tearing this place apart to some degree. You guys found some loot. You guys got some information. Some of it disturbing, some of it interesting. And, oh yeah, Iris went into a, is Iris not on the map right now?
Oh, I'm not.
Oh, I'd like to fix that. What? Work? Roll 20, please.
That it is. That's gonna be a thing, isn't it?
Oh, it died. What the heck?
Roll20 just.
No, the asset's not there. What? What happened to the asset? Oh.
Ram is miss. It's because she got some new assets, if you know what I'm
Oh
saying.
my god, stop, no.
Oh my
Sorry.
god!
Sorry.
Almost
Oh,
everyone has new art except for Argon.
That's very true.
Aragon will never change. It's fine.
All right, I heard I held an alternative way of saying somebody commissioned him. So no, we'll be talking later.
No, it's okay. It's literally okay. It's
I
literally
got
okay.
it. I
No,
listen.
no,
I help out. my
Listen,
friend.
no, you
I
listen.
got it under.
I pride myself in Aragon being the way he is. He's fine.
But he
Take
has
this
he
out,
just
Shadow.
said puberty. He just said
Quietly
puberty.
changes
He's different
notes.
now.
Do not alter Argon.
Oh, I can't move my character.
That's because I haven't finished setting
my
it
bad,
up
my
yet.
bad.
I had to.
I'm impatient.
I have to basically rebuild your token. One standby. Where's Iris? There's Iris.
I heard something on the thingy.
That would be somebody.
Hey,
a,
Giuseppe is hosting you.
Yes. Yes.
Not a bad
That's-
idea. I should do that too.
That's Madam Boss.
I need to change the
Hey,
sound effect for that
boss.
one.
No? I'm scared when you guys become friends. Oh, Lordy.
Wait, when we become friends, we already are.
That's very true. That's very true.
Yeah. Take it back. I'm kidding.
Okay, I'll take it back. I'm sorry.
There we go. There. All right.
House
So
done.
Iris got an upgrade. Well,
Yes.
Phew.
question mark.
What was that?
Upgrades.
Oh,
Upgrades question mark. And then just hung out inside of a sarcophagus filled with star spawn larva, as you do.
Yeah.
Came out 2 feet taller. With a squid
With a
tentacle on the
chin.
chin.
Yep.
And what was the last thing that I said? I don't remember what it was.
Little bulgy eyes.
Yeah, the bulgy. The bulging eyes. Yes.
Ugh.
Yep.
Kind of like the halfway out kind of bulge.
Oh no.
Yeah, like
Can
you
we
can see how
back
big
in?
the eyeball actually is.
Wait, does that mean that Iris has like more visibility, like able to look around?
Well, I can
The-
see
the-
invisible creatures.
better perception.
I don't think if I recall, I believe it was you can't see them, you just know that they're there.
Was that what it was?
I believe that's what it was. I believe that you can just sense the presence of their mind.
Eradicate invisibility?
It's underneath that. You can detect creatures within that are invisible within 60 feet of you, so you know that they're there. And then of course, you can use an action to just cancel invisibility.
How's that? You can making any creature that was invisible within 60 feet of you visible to all creatures.
Yep. So you can use an action to do that. I think I specifically put it down as an action.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can also as an action. Yep, it's in there.
Okay, I get it.
Yeah. So, yeah. So, good luck sneaking up on her. And then, well, you guys got a lot of information about some of the happenings of this place. Big information dump. Some scary things. Exciting things. Interesting things.
Question: Would Alma remember any of this, or would she also technically be under the memory spell thing?
Yeah.
Sounds like a thing you should ask her.
Okay. Oh, are we starting now then?
Yes. Yes, the floor is
Okay.
yours.
I'll let somebody start if they want.
All right, let's see here.
You can move your token okay there, right, Ram?
Oh, yeah, I can.
Oh.
So we already got all the information that was in these books and stuff.
About us, yes.
So the information that I gave you guys in the journal now, all the long extended versions of it for the experiments, 70 was it? Basically the 100 series that you guys have. That's the extended information that Vasara has found. And then everything actually everything that's in that journal is stuff that you guys have access to and have had either read yourselves or Vasara has been able to translate because it was written in a different language.
Have we checked the scrolls on the tables and the books on them?
The books, I believe you guys
You
checked the
couldn't-
one up at the top corner there. This one that you haven't.
We did try the ones on the table because I tried to do it and I couldn't read any of it.
Oh, that's
okay,
right,
so-
because that one was in Children's Scribble.
Okay, so I'll see about. Are they still on the table?
This one, yes.
Okay, well, I'll check the table down here first then and see if there's anything, I guess, on it.
Alrighty. can I get an Arcana check from you for this one? Okay. This looks like a spell scroll to you. It's written in a similar scribbled like language that you've seen before, kind of in this place.
Yes.
You're not sure what it does.
Am I able to? So I can't read it at all.
I mean, you can read it, but it's like arcane incantations and mumbo jumbo. Like it's not. It doesn't have any direct meanings. It's you're trying. The Arcana check is you understand. You're able to read what's on there enough so that you can try and like piece together what it's trying to, what the arcane incantations allude towards to what this scroll is, but you're unable to figure that part out.
Okay. Then I will. I guess I'll take the scroll and I'll put it also into the scroll case that I have.
Okay. Make note of that.
And then I'll try and figure that out later. And while probably looking at stuff, I'll speak with Alma. Like, do you remember anything about that? And I'm referring to her being in the chair and us being like mashed together.
Being mashed together like potatoes.
Well, yes, exactly.
Like potatoes.
She's the cream to my cheese. Wait, what? Yes.
Okay. All right. Just gotta get the right notes here. Okay. If you could see a ghost-like creature, if you can see smoke, sweat, this is kind of one of those cases where it kind of happens a little bit.
Sweats nervously.
Yes, I remember it.
And you've known this whole time?
Kind of scratches the back of her head. Mm-hmm.
And you didn't tell me.
I was asked not to.
By who?
So you need to understand this was meant so that
Visara's kind of getting visibly agitated.
Listen, all right. Neither of us can exist without the other.
Mm-hmm.
And no, I don't think you truly understand.
I'm trying. You're not really forthcoming with the information, though.
Do you remember how you were always sick?
Yes.
Well, that was, and you know how, well, we made a deal about you getting souls?
Uh-huh.
How do you think I survived before that?
You were feeding off of mine.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I gathered that. She'll sigh. She'll be like, I know you probably didn't mean to do this. I don't know if you were a willing compatriot in this. Wait, were you?
No. I actually wanted to eat the old man, so it looked really tasty.
Okay, so... Alright. I know you didn't do
Experience
this on
provides
purpose.
some really good sustenance, actually.
Well, we'll see about trying to get an old man, I guess. Anyway, I know you didn't do this on purpose. It's fine. Yes, we died. Cool. Made a deal. Fine. But I still would have liked to know. So if there's anything else that you're hiding, maybe think on it. Let me know. I will try not to be angry.
They didn't exactly tell me anything, so I don't know much more than you do.
Well, I'm just saying. For anything.
I just knew before. Okay.
It's fine. Just don't eat me.
I mean, I can't.
She'll go back to looking at stuff.
But I can't.
I know.
I can't. It would literally kill me.
True. Well, we'll just make sure we get some souls then.
It was Stone Grind, by the way, to answer your question.
What do you mean?
He's the one that asked me not to tell you after we left here.
Stone Grind.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. I'm gonna have to have a talk with him.
I think he was planning something.
With us or with me? Or you?
Everything?
Everything.
Like something. I don't know.
Malicious?
No, well, I wouldn't say that towards us. He wanted to. I think he's what caused the destruction of the secondary lab. On purpose.
Okay then. Do you think he was against this then?
Hard to say.
Or did he want to use this for his own purposes?
I think I don't know. I don't know.
Okay then. Do you mind if I tell everybody? Or do you think that it would be unwise?
I think it would I don't think it would change much.
Okay.
You still want to talk to him anyways, don't you?
Oh, of course.
Oh.
I just have to make sure I make a case for him if we... Okay. To keep him alive long enough to get information.
Oh, right, that
Since
part.
you saw the bounty for him.
Yeah. I wonder who set that for him.
Yeah.
He's not a...
We're probably going to have to talk to Iris some more.
I mean, he's not a political figure or anything. At least he wasn't.
No.
At least he wasn't 20 years ago.
Wait. 20 years ago?
Well, yeah. Sarah, how old are you?
Old. Hold on. How old is she again? She's 28?
I was gonna say, aren't
29?
you like under 30?
Yeah, she was like 28 or 29,
Yeah.
something like that.
Well, yeah, 20 years ago. You know,
Wait,
when
did
you guys were here
I couldn't hear if
last?
he said he was a political party before, or was he
No,
not?
he was
I don't-
not.
Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Yes. Okay.
But I mean, a lot can change in 20 years, but still.
True. We don't even know the man. We just kind of blindly trusted him, based off of a letter. All right. Thank you, Alma.
Yeah.
If you think of anything else, let me know.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And if anybody else was doing something, they can do something. I'll probably tell them in a little bit.
Siri, I wanted to know if I could try my thing next.
What's your thing?
The mask, I want to put it in the other chair, and I want to sit on the other one apart from it.
Okay. Then in that case, you sit in a cold iron chair.
And then I call, hey, Argon, I need a favor from you.
All right, yeah, okay, I was muted. Argon pops his head around the corner of this bookshelf because he's kind of seething internally, but no one can tell that. So he just walks over. Yes, what is it? What do you need?
I have a question for you. Do you know how to use these nozzles here? I want to see if something could happen with that mask over there. Does it ring a bell to you?
Iris is the conduit. It's in the notes.
Yeah, I was like, should I try sitting in this other chair? Maybe.
Give me a minute. I want to see something.
Okay.
I want to see if I can at least in tune with this. You said I've totally dropped mine, but I'm gonna ask you next, Basara. I want to see if anyone aside from Basara knows.
Is there something I can roll for CRE?
There is. So, for this, I guess you can do Arcana or History to try and like dig into some symbology that's on this thing, and or try and like tap into your memory to some degree.
Okay. Well, I was a history buff, so.
Oh. Okay. You have a feeling you could operate this to some degree. You're not entirely certain as to what it does, but you feel like you could operate it to not blow up. You're pretty certain you won't accidentally send the charge back, loop it in on itself, and cause a terrible explosion. You just gotta figure out how you're gonna do what you want.
What exactly are you asking for?
Just wanted to see what you would get from this before I ask our sister about it. I might need both of yous for a second. See if y'all both can do this. Hey, Vasara, can I borrow you for a minute?
Yeah. Hold on. Where do you need me?
By Argon, can you check this device? Do you feel like you can start this off as well?
Excuse me. And do I do a history check or something as well, or?
Yeah, you can do History or Arcana.
Okay. Oh boy. Nope. I'm sorry, no idea.
You see the symbols and they confuse you.
This looks like mumbo jumbo to me.
The arcane nonsense that you haven't figured out before.
Yeah, these Star can do things a little bit weird.
Now, I'm just going to pretty much give a quick overview to everybody what I've seen. The mask I've been carrying has a tendency to deal with a person I'm very in tune with. And he was sitting in that chair. I'm trying to see if I can start this machine up to stimulate something. Figure out why I'm so, how do I say this, intended on making him exist or bringing him into me to wield it in a way.
Have you tried wearing it?
I have. It doesn't do anything.
Well, can you call out of that existence? Is he around right now?
Are you able to?
He's always been, of course. It's the little feeling that you guys get that you can't see. But Hoodsworth's been always near me. But now I understand his history a little more. It's concerning, though.
Does he know anything?
Strangely, Hoodsworth is actually just as in the loop as we are.
So is Alma.
But he can't just particularly, how do I say this,
participate in what we do, if that makes any sense. He's just watching everything unfold, and he's like a conscience within my conscience, if that makes sense. I'm trying to make him exist so we can find out more, hence this need to do so.
Hold on a second. She is going to kind of like lean over Axton a second, look into his eyes, and say, Huntsman. Harada? Okay, I'm done.
All right, Darth.
Uh-huh.
All right, you're coming with me.
Where am I going?
You're coming with me.
That was perfect.
What do you mean? I'm out of character now.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that was kind of not okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay. We're gonna.
Oh.
Oh, man.
Can we? I'll figure it out later.
I
need a
was
moment.
honestly, I was gonna say, Huntsman, are you okay? But I had to. I'm sorry. It was perfect timing.
I mean,
All
it's
right,
hard
Darth.
to tell. I haven't sent his connection for some time at this point. He's been very quiet. I guess he's probably processing the fact that he's authentically dead.
Oh.
There we go.
Okay, and then she'll step
I
back.
require a recording of that era for research purposes.
Oh, okay.
You can always go back and watch the stream.
Oh, yeah, you can
go
always
to the
clip
VOD.
it. That's
you
true.
can go to the you can get that from the VOD. Yeah, just
Yeah. Might have to clip
Among
it.
other things that CRE wasn't here for.
oh, I'll hear them later.
Yeah.
I go through every video to
All
critique my own work.
I'm sorry, Hoodie. I had
But
to. It's perfect.
You're fine. You're fine.
No, it's all right. It's all right. We're here to have fun. We're here to have
I've
fun.
got to reload my Roll20 real quick.
Mm.
All right. When you come back, Argon, I'm gonna ask you and Vasari to work on this for a second.
Well, you can keep asking anyways.
Yeah,
Yeah.
whatever you need. Mhm.
CRE, with
Yes.
both of them doing their roles and having the knowledge that they have now, would it be possible to just avoid getting hurt, but getting this to work or react it?
It's still a roll because you have to try and like work your way
Can I?
through it.
Would I be able to like put a spell slot or something into it?
Like just pump it with that magic energy.
Yeah.
How do you want to go about doing that? So allow me to describe
I-
the device for you, actually, because I haven't really done that in depth
I
yet.
just hold up. I just got bonked. I saw it just now.
Yeah, you did. you got bonked on repeat, actually.
Yeah, it's not. I'm not. Okay, never mind. It's fine.
Okay.
Man, my soul hurts.
Your soul hurts.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All
But
right.
yes.
So
How does
this
work?
device is
Oh.
a steel-like box that has some buttons and levers on the top side of it with various symbols on them. You can read the, how do I say, intent behind these, but it's like open and close and channel 1 and channel 2, and it's a lot of like vague terms that if you don't understand the operation of the machine, it's kind of meaningless. Well, not meaningless, but vague and hard to determine what it's actually trying to tell you.
Has anybody seen if there's an instruction manual anywhere?
All right, continuing on, there is a small hatch on the front of this that is currently well, you assume probably locked, considering that the bar is in place blocking it.
On the little box?
On the main, on this control panel, that like box that you have here in front of you. I say small box, but in truth it's like standing like, you know, as high as a kitchen counter.
Okay. Axton, can you actually stand up and pick up your mask? Just in case. I don't want to do this the wrong way.
Understood. I can do that.
Okay,
Alright,
so
go
I'm
ahead.
I'm probably gonna see about I guess opening it up if I can.
Okay. You try to move the latch so that it opens. You get resistance. You suspect it's locked.
Okay. Is there a little keyhole or anything?
There is.
Okay. No key in it, huh?
No, there is not a key in the keyhole. They did not leave it.
Um,
I had a quip for
okay.
that.
Iris, do you still have knock?
No.
No.
Damn.
I used up my last scrolls.
Damn. Okay. Is there anywhere to? I don't have a lock picking kit or anything like that.
Oh,
so-
wait, would I have?
Yeah, you'd have one.
Okay. Can I give it a shot?
Yeah, go
Absolutely.
Let's
So
see.
give me a thieves tools check.
Ooh, nice.
Look at that. Look at that +8. Juicy.
I love the sound of the click. Wait, what?
I like the sound of the click too.
Yep. All right. It's unlocked. The pins come through. This is not a hard lock. This was not difficult for you to do.
Nah,
Okay.
I'm a pro.
Are we able to gather any information from the inside?
Oh, you're going to open it up. Okay. Well, inside, you see a myriad of more of this, like, steel wire or steel rope, but it's in smaller fibers. And in the
Is it
center...
steel?
What's that, sorry?
Is it actual steel or is it like solium?
Some of it's steel. It's not solium. It's not silver.
Okay.
Or silver in nature. Oh, what did we lose? Oh, it's just the bot. Okay. But in the center, this is the thing that actually catches your attention initially, is in the center, there is a pedestal that holds a crystal-like rock. And then there are mirrors, reflective panels that kind of go around it so that it can bring it. So it kind of looks like if there was to shine light from the center of the center, that it would be focused in on a single point.
Okay.
The
Does
crystal-like object that's inside of this holding section appears kind of dull in sections and has a blue kind of hue to it. Can I get an Arcana check from anyone that can kind of see into this thing at this time? Well, you don't know what that is with an 8, nor do you know what that is with a 5, unfortunately.
Could I use? I don't know. I don't think even with the Tome of Knowledge it'll do anything.
Yeah, no.
What the
Arcana's
heck?
not it, Chief. Arcana's not it, Chief.
Give me a minute. I'm gonna try and roll. It's just taking a little bit.
You're just waiting for it to catch up.
Let me see here.
Hey,
Ew.
15. Also, is that...
Hmm?
Nothing. I thought it was something else. Don't worry about it. Okay, a 15. This is a mana crystal, or a mana stone, actually. So this is a basically pure magic energy. Or rather, a stone that has pure magic energy in it. With its dull splotches that you see upon it, it's been used, but there is still some in there. You suspect this has been either sitting here for a long time or is being intended to be used again without to use up whatever's left for something.
Does anybody know what this is?
Doesn't
Yeah, even with a...
I mean, Hoodie kind of.
Would we have to roll another check?
Would I? Okay. Would Hoodie tell us then that he knows it's a mana stone?
I did. It's just Oh, yeah. Actually, I could let y'all know, but
Can I take a look at it?
Absolutely.
Because if you do, I might be able to put a spell slot into it.
Ciari, I need to roll to get more information, or should we let
So when you give me a roll, I give you like the prefaced information that's kind of like relevant to tell you kind of what this thing is. If you have specific questions, you can usually ask, and based on the roll, I might still give you answers or more information. It's just if I tell you everything that you would get with that roll, we'd never get anywhere.
Okay, gotcha.
But yeah, so you could, in theory, charge it up. Charging up mana stones is generally really inefficient. With direct spell slot, like directly trying to charge up a stone is very, very inefficient. There are ways of doing it, but it's usually an elaborate process. Requires a relatively complex clockwork machine, and yeah.
Okay.
You could do it, but it would definitely be. It's like trying to take a glass of water that you've taken out of a pitcher, drinking like 95% of it, and then pouring the drops back into the pitcher.
Is there anything to label channel 1 or channel 2 on the inside?
On the inside, no, it doesn't appear to be labeled on the inside. Is there something that you're looking for there, Ray Lenore? Or something specific I should ask? You see much of the same.
I am just curious about the rocks and want to take a look at it and give it the good old bite test.
Oh no.
Oh.
You gotta put it
Do
in
you
your
do
mouth.
that? Is that what you were doing?
I don't know.
So maybe you could try and stop
I
her.
would stop.
If she tries to do this.
Yeah, probably. Honestly. Sorry.
Well, there is no harm biting a rock, is that?
Doesn't look like a normal rock.
I wouldn't put the magical wizard.
You don't want to put just anything you find in your mouth, Ray.
Oh man.
Not very clean.
Well, nothing happens when you pick up the rock. I can tell you that much.
Oh, so it's in their hand already. Oh no.
I give it a good bite to see 'tis harness like how did used to do when he buys jewelry.
Okay. I'm gonna take the rock.
Okay, well, can I... Alright.
Oh my goodness.
If I see Sono taking it and putting it up to their mouth, Ray, I'm gonna take the rock.
Okay. If
Let
this
me
is
in
what...
action.
Okay, we have some... Yeah, so the way that I'm going to solve this is if you're going to be intent on doing it, if you're going to be intent on stopping it, I'm going to need you both to do an initiative roll to see who can kind of get to who first. Who is able to act first, I should say.
Dang, where's my popcorn? Oh.
Well, all right, Ray. I think you have a higher dex, so... Oh my.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
All right. So that's a bite.
Why? Just why?
That's a bite.
Hey, yo, I'm not healing
But
you.
just barely.
Okay.
Almost.
Oh, no.
Her hand in time.
Oh man. So no, this is why I'm glad that you're here. You do some fun. You do fun stuff. Okay. You know, they tell you no, don't you put it in your mouth, but sometimes in D&D you just want to do that because sometimes fun stuff happens. Okay. How does it taste? Well, it tastes like a rock initially, so kind of like, I don't know, like a shale kind of taste, if that's even a flavor. However, something that you didn't expect is that it actually breaks when you bite on it. It's not a very hard rock.
Well,
all right. Oh boy, here we go. Nope, not RT. Okay, well, all right. Something bad is gonna happen.
I'm scared.
All right, where's my mana stone stuff? How big is this stone? Or how big was this stone originally, I should say? Have to be at least that. So, I mean, I guess it would have the same amount of magic energy in regardless. Still. All right. Okay, so not too bad.
Oh no.
Okay. One more.
Oh my goodness.
All right.
Gracious.
Oh boy. So.
All
right.
We're all.
What is the effect of this one? I need the exact magical effect from this one. Okay, let's see here. Oh dear. Okay. Well, sometimes it be like that.
I don't know Revivify yet. I'm sorry.
No, you don't. This can be real bad. Okay. Okay, that's not too bad. So Ray Lenore, you would actually be like right next to. You'd actually all be standing right by each other in this case. When that's not good.
Oh.
Okay, so just to be sure, Ray Lenore would be something like more like here, and I'm gonna say. Yeah, I mean, if anything, Raylan would be a little bit closer. Yeah, okay. Can I get dexterity saves from everybody, please? Except Raylanor.
Oh, thank God. Oh, no!
Oh, I'm getting room from Darth.
Well, it was nice knowing you guys.
No.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. It's not that bad.
Oh, God.
It's not that bad. Okay.
I just grew into my big boy voice, and this is how I'm being treated? Damn.
Yep. Okay, so as Raylanor bites down on this rock, it snaps and then crumbles. You get... It tastes kind of spicy. And then everybody feels spicy. I need... Argon, I need you to take 16 points of fire damage as a burst of flame blasts out from Lenore's mouth and envelops an area around you all.
Oh my God.
Briefly. And then everybody else... Ray Lenore also takes 16. And then everybody else takes half. Actually, that's actually not fair. Raylanor, you can make the save also. Just do so at disadvantage. Okay, yeah. Okay, you still take the 16 points of damage. So, yep. Everybody else takes 8. And, yeah. And now there is a dull, broken rock. It looks like a... How do I even describe?
It looks spicy.
A very faded sea blue almost. You have a couple of pieces in your mouth still. Yeah. Oh, and fortunately nothing else that's paper has been damaged in this room. It turns out this was a very small explosion.
Okay.
I'm spicy.
All right,
Maybe try not to bite any more rocks, because that hurt a little.
that did not feel pleasant at all.
Vasara is definitely upset. Not just for herself in that, but also now for Hoodie. Or for Axton.
It almost took me down to half health.
Let's see.
And she'll just kind of be like, I can't
Almost.
believe you did that. And walk away. Are there any parts of the rock that might be salvageable?
Well, the piece of the rock that's in Raylanor's hand that wasn't bitten is still there. It's just really, really dull and...
Is it possible for me to take it?
And do what with it?
Just hold it. I just want to see if, like, there's anything left in it.
That's up to Ray if she's gonna hand it to you.
While that's transpiring, I just walk to the corner.
I hard the rock back.
Does the rock stay hungry? Does it devour?
So she takes the rock, and is there anything that I can see that's left in it then?
The magic energy is gone. It's smaller, so you suspect that it might be able to hold energy still, though it'd be much, it wouldn't be able to hold as much as before, but you might be able to get the same amount into it again.
Are there pieces on the floor?
There's like very small pieces.
Could
Like
anybody use like
Then she'll probably pick up all the pieces she can get then.
Okay. If you guys haven't looked at it since the last time that we have played, double check the journal entries. There is information in there. It's stuff that you guys already know, but you may not remember what you have. There's always stuff hidden somewhere.
Well, Iris should still be able to maybe power this.
Yeah. Could I try to maybe remember how that works?
So,
wait, we're all damaged?
Yeah, you all got damaged.
Okay.
They just got people that made the save just got damaged less.
Yeah, I'm gonna retreat to this book, and then can I cast Prayer of Healing?
Oh, to affect everybody?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay. Do I have to make separate rolls for everybody, or
no? You roll
just...
once, and it affects everyone.
Yeah, I can see about just doing a short rest also.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
they
true.
use the hit dice. Well, I mean, we're not doing anything.
All right. So to answer your question, you were never used to power this thing.
Okay.
But how to describe this? The way that the notes state is that it's basically a note of something that someone has noticed in the way that the magic kind of flows about you. It's hard for me to actually explain. Every creature inherently has like some form of magic in it because a soul is inherently magical. Most souls are, just kind of the way that their soul acts is like only very few creatures are actually able to tap into its potential. Wraith, for example, is one of them. But you, for whatever reason, can tap into this magical potential and channel it. If you had some way of utilizing it, you could channel it in some way, much like if someone was to try and connect a battery to something and to a light and then turn the light on, it would work. I'm explaining this poorly.
So potentially putting like a spell slot through Iris might be able to power it if we knew.
That's one way you could try it.
I'm not for anything.
Is there a way that we can try and piece this together, or just based off of the notes, we would probably try it?
Well, from what you've able to kind of understand about this machine, mostly with Argon's kind of insights into it a little bit, also through his memory, that whatever it is that's powering this thing, it utilizes along with your guys is noticing, it utilizes these mirror-like objects inside of the chamber to focus the energy into a single point to utilize it. So you suspect that it may not matter what kind of source you have, just as long as you have one.
So just put a spell slot in and you Gucci.
Well, spell slot into what though? Like you need something to actually hold the source.
Oh, okay.
And the Mana Stone wouldn't be able to be charged by it, really.
Not anymore, no.
Well. But it has to be on the inside of it, then.
Something does.
Something does.
Maybe there's something around here.
Well, we still
we still have the whole place to. Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Go on. I was going to say the same thing. We still have the rest of the building to explore, unhindered, mind you. Should we maybe continue doing that instead? And might we find some source to plug into this?
Yeah. Okay. Are there any books? I guess like the ones closest to the machine might make sense. Like talking about how the machine works.
Mm-hmm.
Or anywhere in the building, I guess. We can go look around.
Make a investigation check. Anyone who wants to do this.
Investigation.
13's not bad.
Oh, come on.
All right. Okay. With a 13, you are able to find a few notes on this machine. The only reason that you were able to kind of find their organized because you're able to see that, oh, hey, there's an illustration in here, even though it's written in, well, some language that it resembles scribbles.
Mm-hmm. Do you think the worms would be able to recognize it? Alrighty.
Can always try and find out.
Ooh, would Iris be able to read it?
Yeah. I'll go over to Iris then.
All right.
Can you read this by any chance? You or any of your biological life forms living in your body as a vessel?
I don't think they can read, but I'll give it a shot.
All right. So, kind of like how, I don't know if you know any second languages or not, but you know how you read something in one language and then you translate it to the language that you're more comfortable with in your mind?
Yeah.
You visually see that happening on the page.
And nobody else sees that?
This is, you see this. Like, you see, like, these scribbles, and then your brain is kind of, like, kicking into overdrive a little bit, and you see it kind of translating into common.
Oh. Cool.
Like, you can tell that it's not actually changing on the page. You can see that it's just the way that your mind is interpreting it.
Okay. Oh.
So, you find some notes on how this machine works. It turns out that they've used a lot of different kinds of physical matter to try and power this thing. Everything from magical stones to crystals. It looks like there was at one point someone tried to use a piece of solium and it didn't actually work very well. There was also a point in time where they put in where someone, this is actually part of an accident report, where someone had actually, while fiddling with the stone, that was dead, had no energy left, accidentally turned on the device while trying to retrieve it, and they were drained of immense amounts of their magical power, and was left very drained for the next week.
Oh.
Drained specifically of magical power. They were able to basically operate as a normal person, but any magic that they tried to tap into for a week was unsuccessful.
It doesn't sound. Oh, is she gonna tell us that?
Oh yeah, I'm reading it aloud as the narrator is saying it.
Yep. So yeah, like, you guys can just say I convey that or whatever. Like, there's no problem with that. Sometimes it can be a bit much.
Yeah. Is it? So I don't know if I'm interpreting this right, but maybe someone can just hold it.
Hold it? What do you mean? Hold it?
Charge it? Charge the stone? Even if it's dim? Like,
I think it's saying the person was the stone more so.
Well, the last thing we need is one of us, and here he looks at Visara, one of us losing our magic for a week. That could be very, very not good.
If there's a chance to help them, though.
Well, we could always give it a go.
You're much more important to the group.
I'm glad you think that way, but I think we're all equally important.
I think your power might be a little bit more helpful at the time. If you wanted to try it, I think Visara should.
I agree. Honestly.
Not that you're not important to the team or anything. It's just maybe it'll work.
And it'd only be for a week, right?
How long can a week really be?
Right. Also, does it say how to actually use the buttons?
There is a section that would be closer. Yeah, they would have similar information in it. Yeah, it would have that.
Okay.
So, you can basically ask me what it is that you're attempting to do, and I can tell you now whether or not, yeah, you guys can probably figure out how to do it. At least with enough information that you have in there, you can probably, if you don't have the direct instructions, you might be able to navigate your way to an answer.
Well, we can grab Axton and try to give it a shot.
Can I do a 30-minute rest or a short rest before we do this?
Sure. What is the rest for?
Just to get my HP back.
Okay.
Let's use our hit die real quick.
Well, if you guys want to just chill out for half an hour to half hour, yeah, you guys can do that.
Yeah, probably talk it over with everybody.
You guys aren't doing anything
before...
particularly strenuous right now anyways, so you can just... I'll let you guys just kind of have that and keep going.
Okay.
Ooh.
So, I'm back to A-OK then.
So, well, you have to roll the die.
Oh, which die?
So for you, it's a D8. For
D8, got it.
I think
all right.
everybody except for Raylanor, it's a D8.
A D8, yeah.
D8 plus
Raylanor
Constitution.
D10.
D8 plus Constitution.
Okay, that's good.
Constitution.
That's better.
I think if you hit the hit die button on your character sheet, I think it does that for you.
Hit that. Where is that?
So if you go... I'm just going to look at Iris's sheet to see if I can find it. Yeah, if you hit the hit dice button, because it should be set up for your class already. So
why except for me?
Because you get a D10.
Why is my roll? My roll is terrible. I only got 4 points back.
No. You can still take it. It's just that I was saying that they get a D8 and you get a D10 because you're a fighter.
Where's hit die?
Oh,
So
button.
in the middle section there, right above your weapon stuff, there's a section that says hit dice.
Oh.
Click on the hit dice button.
Oh, okay.
Vasara, I'm not going to get you to re-roll that, so you can just do it manually. Add your Constitution modifier, which I believe for you is like a +1.
Nice. I feel much better.
What? So
Yes.
28 then?
So you get, so you recover 7 hit points total.
I have burn. I have burns. Burn marks on my face.
You can use another hit die if you want, Argon. There's no limit to the number that you can use on a short rest. You just have to complete a short rest to be able to use them.
Mm-hmm.
And you can roll them one at a time.
2 short rests. I was just kidding.
Imagine.
Medium rest.
Yeah, medium.
You recover half your hit dice when you finish a long rest. Right now, I think that's only 1 for you guys because it's always rounded down. But
okay.
Yeah, I'll be okay. If worst comes to
you
worst.
haven't. But this is what they're for because there is no other mechanic that uses hit dice.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm just worried about when's the next time we're gonna get another.
Hey, take
long
your
rest.
time. We're in no rush.
There you
How
go.
does Axton feel about all this, though?
See that?
I'm curious.
That's good. I needed that.
Yay.
All right, there you go. The big heals.
I didn't. Okay.
Well, aside from seeing what just happened, he's probably not having a good day, and that's out of character.
Ooh.
Hence why he's apart.
Okay, then Vasara's gonna tell you what she was planning on doing then. So he knows.
Just see
Feeling
him
better,
fiddling with the
Argo?
mask.
What was that?
Oh, sorry, I was just talking to Argon, but go ahead.
Wait, what were you saying? Then?
No, just
Because I
saying
didn't hear you.
feeling better.
A lot better. Oh fuck! Hold on, that's my old voice. A lot better.
Okay, my bad.
How does
Oh.
Hoodie feel about the plan? Or how does Axton feel about the plan? Sorry.
Well, for one, I know you're coming, Vasara, but I mean, it'd be best if you stay where you are just because of my emotional distraught. I'm so close to figure something out about this person, and it goes kaboom. Or in this case, somebody's stomach.
But I can try and still help you. I keep saying everybody's name. Iris, she found, dang it.
Yeah.
Iris read the book. I will be the vessel while she figures everything else out.
Yeah, but wouldn't it put you in jeopardy in this, though?
Your family.
It's just because the reason why I chose myself for this was more to keep y'all out of that. Because I don't know if this person's a friend or foe yet. We're just comfortable, if that makes sense.
Said in your memory he didn't look like he was willing, though.
That's the thing. So what if something just goes awry and it would be less at stake, because then at this point I've seen and dealt enough that I can kind of work my ways with him. But if he's within... Yeah,
But wouldn't you
Sorry,
want
you guys didn't mean to pop that up.
Just... I do. But do you believe some truths are worth finding out, though? We've been through a hell of a lot. We've seen a lot.
There's no time like the present.
Sorry, you misunderstand me here. I would love to find out, but...
I know we've been through a lot. I know you have.
Just...
But if it can help.
But would this truth really be worth a family member, though?
I'm sure I'll be fine, don't worry. I just might need some rest after, and maybe Alma will not like me for a little bit, but it's okay.
What is happening to Roll20?
I don't know, I saw it too.
Oh,
Where am I?
what happened? Why? Okay, I tried to change screens to do something, and I accidentally dragged you guys with me. My apologies.
Fine.
Okay.
I look at the mask deeply. You know when I told you I've tried it? I'm actually scared to try it, but I think this time I might actually give it a try.
Wait, so you haven't put it on?
I just reacted in a sense of... I was more adamant on using the machine, just because I was the catalyst for it. But... looks over his shoulder. I think you and I should probably get acquainted a little more, shouldn't we, big guy? But sir, just trust in me on this one. And I try to put the mask in my face, CRE.
Okay. Here we go.
Mask
Venom. Can someone start singing Venom?
Sorry.
Nah, it's fine.
Seemed appropriate.
Right.
I get to show off some fun stuff. Oh, yes, I do. Lots.
It's really good when the DM says something like that.
Lots.
Right.
Okay. Alrighty, Axton. you see the world around you. It looks normal through the eyes of this, or rather the eye holes of this porcelain mask. However, you feel something on your face. The mask itself seems to form fit a little bit, and then it shifts, like it's contorting your face a little bit in the process. How much ki do you have right now? All of it, I think?
Yes, I should be fully maxed with it.
Okay, that's good. So, normally, so you understand what is happening, but so normally when you manifest your astral self, that creates extensions of your literal being. Have like an kind of like an additional piece of ghost Axton on top of Axton. Although I think you can only manifest your arms right now, but that's besides the point. In this case, however, something different manifests right next to you. You still have the mask. It remains on your face, and it feels like it's gripping your face. Not so much that it hurts, but like enough so that if you were to take it off, you definitely have to pull. Kind of like
the mask.
I don't know if you've kind of if you've ever have done this before, but it's what's it called? I think it's called actor's glue. It's a type of glue that you can put on a mask and put it on your face so that it doesn't actually come off. But you can take it off with a little bit of force. It feels like that. But next to you, in a astral-like presence, is this individual. Now, this individual has a fade have like a very faded, opaque kind of individual, and is mostly like almost like a seafoam green kind of color, like their entire being.
We meet, don't we?
Everybody can see this, by the way.
Oh, shoot.
And everybody that isn't Axton, you can see that it kind of looks like the mask is... How do I describe this? Like the mask is breathing this individual to where you can see like a cone, like almost like cone-like energy coming from the mask into where this person is standing. Like it's manifesting their being.
I'm gonna look at Vasar. Like, what's going on?
He put on the mask. That's...
Ugh.
She's gonna look at him.
Fixes his coat a little. Fixes his coat a little bit. Well, this is a little bit different than it has been for the last 15 years.
It has, hasn't it? Is this a lot to ask you at this point? I need answers.
I think it's going to be a lot for you because right now, I don't have a whole lot of time.
All right, so let's just begin. I seen something. I took a serum of some sort. What's your purpose here? What are you to us? And I mean everyone here. How are you connected to us?
The simple answer is that I annoyed or pissed off, angered, something, the boss, and, well, he no longer saw a use for me, so he disposed of me. And, well, his decision to dispose of me was to, well, put me in you. So to speak.
Wait, is he friendly?
I don't get any bad vibes because he would have killed me a long time ago. If anything, he's helping me.
Well, actually, I wouldn't have been able to do that. That kind of only existed inside your head this entire time. As terrible as that might actually sound.
Hoodsworth.
Hmm?
Is there a way to bring you here? Do you know?
As in out of your head and into something else? Probably.
Sort of. The relatives here, do they seem familiar to you? Vasara, Raylanor, Iris.
Well, yes, I was... Well, okay. I suppose it's time for... I suppose it's story time. So, I was... Well, my actual name is Gene, but no one likes to... But it's a bad name. So, I showed up, and everyone calls me Huntsman because, well, I am exactly that. A huntsman. I hunted creatures and brought them here for their experimentation. You remember that,
Did you bring us?
No. And that's what got me in trouble. I found out about you, you... And you, he points at Axton and Vasara, and no, I didn't see any of the rest of you. Regardless, no, I brought like beasts, various creatures like bears and wolves and things like that. You remember that lovely, guard dog, as it were, at the last lab?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that used to be a direwolf once upon a time ago. I think. Behavior suggests that of one. But I mean, obviously it's been mutated into whatever the gods knows what that thing is now. But that aside, I found out a little bit more than I was supposed to, and tried to talk some sense into a few people, and well, that didn't go very well. And well, I've been in there, and he points to Axton's head ever since.
Huntsman.
Mm-hmm.
Seems like we share a lot. Even more so. It's quite impressive since I know things I shouldn't. But do you know of maybe a name, a face that could have come across? Maybe the contacts you tried to reach out to? Anything.
I'm sorry, I'm not quite sure I understand your question.
Just who was the one that sent that? Like sent you in the machine? Well, describe him if you know. Like
the boss. Oh, that was.
Yes.
Oh, that's Rapid Wisp.
Fabulous. Does that sound familiar to you all?
Rapid Wisp?
Wisp.
What?
Yeah.
Wisp. Do we know that name?
It's Dad.
Dad?
Dad.
Oh boy.
His dad's name.
Oh.
He's the man.
Rapid Whisper, rather. My apologies. I said
the
that wrong.
one who ran the orphanage. The one who took care of us. Allegedly.
So who took us? Was he the one?
I don't know who brought you here. I imagine due to the varying in your ages, that it was at different times, probably by different people. Or maybe they had one really good expert, like myself, that just was good at finding children.
Don't grind.
Possibly.
The stone.
I'm afraid my knowledge of stone grind is as limited as yours. He has been here for some times, but other than what he does exactly, I don't know.
Stone grind seems to be a part of a lot of what's going on here. I think we should pay a visit to them all.
I
We
agree.
really do.
Iris did.
Yes, let's do it.
I didn't convey to them yet. I forgot. I conveyed to them what happened with Alma earlier and tell them what she said.
Ah.
Huntsman,
Hmm?
do you and Alma seem to know each other, by the way? Spectral and all.
No. I do not know this ghost. Cloud? Wraith.
She's a wraith.
Thank you very much.
Understood.
Your soul looks tasty, by the way.
Alma, not an old man.
Older than you.
True.
By the way, he looks like... by the way, he is a elven descent, and he looks... I mean, he looks really young, but he could probably be a couple centuries old.
In this room, by the chance,
Mhm.
does anything seem to catch your eye here during the last moments?
Well... There appears to be a lot of books. There appears to be those chairs, which... I mean, he probably could find a way to make that work.
Would it be able to separate you two?
Possibly. But you would need something to... You would need a vessel to put me in there.
Does it have to be alive?
Is a body alive before someone goes in it?
If the conditions are correct.
I suspect that the mask doesn't actually do anything other than project me. Perhaps it could be used as a means of holding me. I don't know. It's hard to say exactly where you can put a soul, so to speak. I don't know, maybe the Wraith knows something?
Basara, any suggestions on how we could find a solution to put on something? Apparently your Wraith might have an idea.
She looks at Alma.
She'll look around. Well, Perhaps... Perhaps the mask is good enough? I don't know. It does seem to possess magic of some kind. Maybe it's enough? There isn't really a body we can use in here. Although, from what I understand from the notes you guys have read, a body isn't exactly a good vessel. If it's empty. Which makes sense. When a soul leaves a body, it kind of, at least when I grab it, there isn't exactly a good anchoring point for the soul to stay with. An object might work.
An object, you say?
But we would still
Basara.
need something to power the machine.
Alma will look over at Iris. You...
I
You have a very... Your magic is very different.
I think we could figure it out if we try using the book that we found.
Does it only run on Star King?
Is it only... Sorry?
Does it only run with Starkin, such as the teleportation circle would?
There isn't any indication of that. Yes or no. The person described in the accident was someone that worked here, but it doesn't specify who or what nature they were of. Other than that, they were capable of magic, or specifically of spellcasting. I think you could power it, even though you don't possess magic, or spells, or cast spells, rather. This is Alma talking to Iris, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, you could have told us sooner.
Well, I try not to say too much.
All right. Well,
I don't want Visara getting mad at me for saying something silly.
Thank you.
I'd get more annoyed if you didn't.
But I said it now, though, right?
I suppose.
Okay.
It's better that she said anything at all.
Better late than never, I suppose. Yep.
You know what? Maybe it's best if you just see it yourself.
Well, how do we do this? You gotta.
Before we begin, I have a question for everybody here.
Mm-hmm.
Just in case, if we wanted to, could we enhance the magical properties? Let's say how Visaris, who was the one that came up with using a magic slot for this? Could we be able to, like, endow this mask to be able to hold an entire person in it? Or at least strengthen its properties so we could be able to be sure that could work as a catalyst? Or maybe I could just put my blood on it or something. Have a deeper connection with this.
No, that's always an option. There's a lot of things you guys could try.
Try spitting on it.
Give it a little polish.
That's very gross.
DNA.
You know what?
Well, I would be willing to put a slot in.
Huntsman, stay there if you can. I'm gonna have Visara do something before the last thing I'm gonna do.
All right.
If we have the time.
He starts to fade from the tone. It's like, well, looks like my time is up.
Guess we don't have the time then.
I guess not.
He fades back into your face, and the mask is secure, but it feels like it loosened a little bit.
All right, and then I try to yank it off.
All right.
How does he feel? Did it use his key?
You feel a little drained. It feels like it tapped into your key a little bit. If you feel like if you were to meditate for a little bit, you might be able to get it back, but it feels strained right now.
Are you feeling okay?
That was very strenuous to do right now. But I think you have an idea of what to do next. And he points at Iris. I just need a moment to collect myself, but passes the masks to Visara. I need a moment.
Rest
Take
up.
your time. And I guess Visara is gonna flip the mask into her hand, so she's looking at it face on.
Okay, the face on the mask is now that of the individual that you saw standing there a minute ago.
Oh, that's weird.
Before,
Okay.
it was featureless.
Okay, then. And she's gonna place her hand over it. and I guess try to put a spell slot or put magic into it somehow.
All right.
Use the strength on it.
Unfortunately, you don't have the correct tools to do this. So you know that in order to do this, you would need some sort of like either you
Table
need something
like downstairs.
You would need something that was specifically meant for enchanting purposes in order to do something like that.
Wasn't there a table downstairs? Maybe
that was for
use it?
alchemical purposes.
Damn.
What you're thinking of is you need either painter's tools or calligrapher sets. Basically, you need in order to draw the runes on this mask.
Okay.
I feel like I'm being a little bit too cryptic with you guys, honestly. So I'm gonna be a little direct in what I'm trying to convey. And that is what I'm trying to convey is that you could reverse the process. That you could do the process in reverse that was used on Axton that he remembers.
Yes, that's what I was thinking.
And you could also the other thing that I think I've been alluding to, but I may not have caught anybody's attention with, is that you could utilize Iris as a battery.
Yeah,
okay.
Definitely.
Okay, I think you guys caught on to that. I wasn't sure if you, because I have a habit of being more cryptic than I really should be.
I think we're going with the me as a battery route.
Yes.
Yes. I think you'll be okay though, since you have a lot of larvas. Nasty.
They are very
if anything,
upset to hear you say that.
Oh no, I was saying that out of but it might get rid of your chin thing.
I don't know if that is how it works, but
but okay, so would I be able to? I'm sorry. Would I be able to look around and see if I can find a calligraphy set or something? I mean, it's a tower.
Yes, you can. In fact, there is one on the desk that was being used to write notes.
Top or bottom?
Both.
Ah, okay. So I'll go grab one.
All right.
I had a word there that I should not say.
Oh.
Just skip it.
Oh.
I think I'm getting corrupted by Darth.
Wait, what?
Hmm?
Did you want me to say something right now?
No.
Okay, I'll be nice. Okay, so would I know these runes and things? I guess, or
so
as what, like my job and everything.
Well, it depends. What are you hoping to
just imbue it with more power right now?
Oh, just to kind of like make it a spot for you to just kind of add extra energy to.
Make sure that it's more I don't know how to say it, like I guess able to hold.
Okay, so just try to make it like
somebody.
Just basically trying to make something that it would work as like a magical vessel.
Yes.
Okay. Give me, since you don't have the skill with the tools, give me an intelligence check, please.
Oh man. Intelligence. Can I
use?
Not
bad. Okay. So
I was gonna say to use the tome, but I don't know.
So you draw a few runes onto the mask. They are kind of you use your arcane energy to some degree to try and like etch them enough so that they'll take, but they're currently dull, awaiting proper magic energy. You think you did a pretty good job.
Okay. Am I able to put in a slot now then?
Oh, you don't have to put the slot itself into it. Especially if you're attempting to use it to make it a vessel for other magics.
Oh, so it's waiting to be filled then.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Okay. Okay.
feel like you made a pretty decent.
So
Pretty
look at
decent
Alma.
item.
Does this look about right to you?
Right. This is. Let's see here. Does she have Arcana? Nope. Nope. So it's straight
no, but
intelligence.
Yeah, straight intelligence.
She looks at. I don't know. I don't.
Dang it.
I don't know magic. I just know souls.
Okay.
I guess that tracks.
All right. I did the best I could, and hopefully it works. Did we want to catch some butterflies and see about testing it out or something?
Oh, is action ready?
I approve the butterfly joke.
I'm fine now. Let me see what happened.
She'll hand him the mask and say, just be careful for the runes.
Yeah. I observe it a bit. I feel this is different, and it has a face now.
Mm-hmm.
It's good to see you, old friend.
All right.
I just.
All right. Sorry. Are you? How do we make the battery happen?
Yeah, how do I battery?
How do you battery? Well, where does the battery go?
Battery?
Where did you pull the battery out from?
Oh.
Middle?
Hmm.
So I just gotta touch it?
All right, you
Should
gonna
we-
stick your hand inside the conduit then, or inside the box?
Wait, no, hold on. I don't know if that's a trap.
Wait. Sarah, do you still have the broken jewel or crystal that...
Yes, I have all the pieces.
Could
The ones
you
that weren't eaten.
hand it to Iris and see if Iris can put it back the way it is and then just touch it from there to infuse something there?
She'll
Or-
hand her back the pieces. See what you can do.
Alright.
I didn't see any super glue, I'm sorry.
Do I just like hold them together? And concentrate?
Do we even need those, Alma, do you think?
Hard to say.
Wait, can we check the book? Does it say anything?
Probably not.
Honestly, I think it's just gonna drop from you, Iris.
Well, when they were fixing it, it was a dead stone, so maybe not.
Is there? Do we have to make rolls to
Yeah, can I make a roll?
to do
Wait. Before you.
properly?
Okay, hold on. One at a time. So, a roll for make rolls for what? Are you asking?
To operate the machine properly, or do
Observe
we
where
like,
the battery goes exactly. or
Okay.
How
Yeah,
it's
so where does the
set.
RAM go exactly?
Okay, so the RAM is going inside the machine, as you do.
Okay. So I just stick my hand in there?
Yeah, stick it in.
Alright, I'm sticking my hand in there.
Okay, now.
Do you need a spit shine first?
Oh my.
I can give you guidance.
Oh man.
Let's spell.
I'm gonna
Guidance?
very
Oh,
carefully
no.
do this. I'm not gonna just like try to break anything. I'm just
Yeah,
very
don't-
carefully doing
Yep.
this.
Yeah, one hand, don't double fist.
Oh
Okay,
my God.
bathroom. I'll be back.
Okay.
I don't think Hoodie's feeling comfy.
I don't think the machine can take it.
Oh my. Darth.
Yes,
This is
sir.
a family show.
It is not. I'm just kidding.
I'd like to think that it
We
is.
fade to black here, okay?
This is a family show.
I'll be good. I'll stop.
Everybody involved in the show is family, damn it.
In some way.
Family.
shape, or form.
Oh man.
Not actually, but
You know.
anyways.
Oh man.
Encourage
know,
me
man.
more, Ram. Encourage me more.
Whoops, I shouldn't be
Argon.
talking.
Yeah, hold on. Wait.
Incense isn't that bad?
Oh god, no,
Oh,
wait,
no,
whoa,
Joey,
whoa,
hold
whoa.
on.
We are
I
not
mean,
related
yes.
by blood.
Yes.
It's bad, but I don't think that's what we're doing. I don't think that's what we're doing here.
Okay.
I didn't say that, just saying.
Okay. All right.
Bloody hell.
Oh, hello, welcome.
I'm back now. Did I miss anything?
No.
Let's
No.
assume we did.
Okay.
Oh,
No.
Just, you,
no,
you
you
only
didn't.
missed what Sono said, but don't
It-
worry
it-
about it. You're fine.
No,
What'd he say?
you did not miss anything, Hoodie. Don't. It's okay.
Okay.
Alright, so, anyways, how do I say this? Barely putting my hand where it should go.
Okay. So you're just kind of like trembling with it there in the space.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So here's how this is gonna work. Whoever is operating this can make either can basically make a history or an arcana check, their choice. If two of you are attempting to like operate it at the same time, you can aid. You can do it an aid, so have someone roll with advantage.
Somebody help me.
I can see about helping.
In order to do an aid, you have to be proficient in either of those skills. However, arcana or
I have
history.
both history and arcana.
All right. Alma has neither.
Yay. I don't
Can
think she
I
has
give guidance?
anything.
You can absolutely
well.
do guidance,
Okay.
and you can also aid.
Sweet, okay.
Well, I don't have insight. I mean, not insight. I don't have religion or history.
It's history or arcana, but you don't
Yeah,
have
I
history.
don't have either. No, I
Oh,
don't
I thought-
have any insight.
I thought you did.
No.
Okay.
Only medicine and religion.
Alma.
Or, Vasara? Help me.
Yeah, I'll be helping. Sorry.
All
Oh,
right.
did you already do it?
No, so how do I do this? With what?
Okay. So, I need you to roll arcana or history. Whichever the two of you has the higher one.
Which one's best for you?
Both of them have the same for me.
Okay,
I
both
have,
of them have the same one
yeah,
for me,
plus
so.
+2 for both.
Okay. So, Basara's got it then. All right. You have guidance. Can I get a D4 from you, please?
From me?
Yes. Unless you want to use the
D-
guidance for something else within the next minute.
D4.
Okay, 21.
Nice.
All right. So, I should have asked this beforehand, but what configuration are we doing for the chairs? Who's doing, like, what's in what?
If we're reversing it,
Yeah,
logically,
reversed.
So,
logically,
Axton
we're
is sitting
doing-
in the chair, and you have the mask in the other? Is that, like, before?
Mhm.
Is that what you're doing?
Yes.
Okay. 21 is a good roll. All right, what can we do here? All right, now, Iris,
Yes.
can I get a Constitution save from you, please?
You got this, Iris.
Oh no!
Okay.
Or not.
Womp womp.
Jinxed it. I'm just
Commentator's curse. All right. Let's see here. What do I have for this scenario? Do I have something for this scenario specifically? Yes, I do. Okay. Okay. here's what happens. Iris, you can feel the machine kind of starting up, drawing with. It starts to feel like kind of like a warm, heated energy, kind of almost like it's the hot sun beating on your hand, but it's in reverse. You feel like the heat's coming from your hand instead. And the machine powers up. In the process, you start to feel agonizing pain coming from your hand, and in turn from the rest of your body, as the your insides start to, like, your insides of which is mostly larva at this point, start to shift inside you rapidly. But you are able to keep your hand in there and not prevent the machine from stopping. You're familiar with this pain to some degree now, having those memories returned to you, of course. Okay. Axton, in your case, you feel like a piece of your mental consciousness leaves you. Again, with electrical energy and significant amount of pain, mostly directed towards your head. And then into the seat where the mask is, it bounces around on the chair a little bit. And then as the machine turns off, it bounces off onto the floor. It doesn't shatter or break or get damaged in any way. It just kind of bounces and wobbles, kind of like how a bull wobbles into place on if you were to spin it a little bit. Iris, can I get you to take 6 points of lightning damage?
Oh man.
Is that different? Or is it just 6 still? Is that just like 6 still, or is that like something different?
It's just 6.
6.
Okay.
So the two numbers above is the results from the rolling.
Okay.
You're fine.
Can I send Alma to grab the mask?
Mm-hmm.
And she'll bring it over, I guess.
Interesting.
I'll go over to.
Well, something's in there.
Yeah, I want to check on Iris since he's checking on Axton.
Your pain, your pain, question mark. Your arm, and more specifically your hand, really hurts.
I'm gonna try to just play it off like this is nothing.
Is it visibly like hurt or anything? Like charged?
There's damage on there.
If there's damage, then
now
I would have.
It's not severe, but there is like burn marks there. Something that you also notice, is she's slightly shorter.
Oh, you shrunk.
Only slightly, though.
I'm insecure. I'm just kidding.
It's okay. It happens with age. You'll be fine.
I think I said, what did I say you were before? 6'8"?
Super tall, yeah.
Was it 6'8"?
6 something. I don't think I wrote it down.
Yeah, you were just underneath me in action.
Yeah,
How tall are you guys?
like 7. Argon's
I'm
7 feet.
Yeah, I'm 7. So.
You were a bit shorter than him. So if you were 6'8" before, which I think is what you were, you're like 6'5" now.
Okay.
Oh, 1 second. I gotta grab one of the bunnies.
This is the game where Iris grows and shrinks multiple times in the same day.
Bro, I have to keep having to change my height on my thing.
Not gonna lie, this is pretty fun, isn't it? Oh man.
What was that?
Very interesting. Yes.
Like, the lore is happening pretty unfolding, but it's just, well, it took. Still, we're handling it pretty well, even with the rolls we're getting.
Okay, so she had, or Visara, she has her arm or hand on Iris's shoulder. Argon, do you have her?
Yeah, I've got her.
Okay, and then I'll go check on Axton. How are you?
My head feels like it went through a tree's grater.
Alma, can you give it to him? She'll hand you the mask.
Hey, friend. It's kind of scary I don't see you anymore. Now I got you in here. But what do we do from here? Let's see,
Are you okay to stand?
Terribly sorry about that, guys. I didn't want to leave during a suspenseful moment. Okay. Where was I? Oh yes. So, Alma hands you the mask and says, "There is something in there."
Is it the right something?
Hard to tell. I think so. I mean, Axton looks the same as he did before, for the most part. Here.
Maybe we should all rest.
Do you want to see it for yourself?
You want me to put it on?
She says that to Visara.
Oh.
See for myself?
Well,
how would I do that?
Oh, do you not remember? You can see through what you can see what I see.
Oh.
And hear what I hear.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
And I guess she'll just sit down and give her senses.
Okay, so what you can see is everything kind of looks very similar to typical. However, you see with the following changes. When Alma looks at someone, you see them and you can see essentially their little soul that's burning inside of them.
Ah, that's how she knows they're tasty or not, then.
Well, whether they look tasty or not.
Ah, yeah.
So, specifically, going around, when she looks at Axton, she sees his soul, which appears to be kind of like this, I would say almost round and how does one describe a soul? You know those little like soul flames that you see in cartoons?
Like in Alma's chest on the token?
Like that, yes.
Okay.
They have physical shape to them. So his is like sturdy and round, almost like a boulder. And in his hand, where the mask is, you can see what looks to be more of like a thinner soul, but it's more. It has the same kind of color that you saw of his manifestation earlier from the mask. That seafoam green kind of color. Argon's is an interesting one in that it looks. I mean, it's hard to say what a normal soul would look like to you, but it looks like an average soul, but it shines with a golden twilight color.
That's fucking beautiful, man.
It is it's a very beautiful sight. He has a beautiful soul.
Your soul is beautiful, Argon. I'm just playing.
You can speak still.
Yes, I can.
Raylanor, you see what looks like twin souls inside of her. Iris has a very interesting one.
Is it be like squirming and nasty?
No, actually, it's got a bit of a slender kind of look to it.
I poke at it.
Wait, what?
You poke at what? This is what Visara sees through Alma. I guess it makes sense. Anyways, the Iris's soul is okay, so there's two parts to this one. So it's slender and has kind of like this minor bend in it. Like it's not quite
bendy soul.
What's that?
I have a bendy soul.
You have a soul that's like slightly bent. It's hard to say. And then in the lower section where her soul is more of a, how would I say this? Where her soul would be normally kind of like more of a white kind of color, you see that the lower section of it is emanating almost something like a black light. Like if you've seen like the purple color of a black light, right?
Mm-hmm.
Think like that.
Okay then.
Do you look at your own soul?
Sure, why not?
Okay. You see a pretty a soul similar to Argon's and Iris's, and Raylenor's for that matter. However, you see that there's like the bottom section of it. It looks like there's a piece of it that almost looks bitten out of it. And then from the top, you can see a thin tether that connects what you assume to be the soul of Alma, which is... It looks like it's struggling to exist.
Interesting. Yeah, it looks like the mask took. I think you're okay. And she'll, I guess, turn her face toward the direction of Alma and have Alma look at her again. Are we okay?
You are. I'm not what I once was. I'll be okay. Just so long as just so long as I have another soul to bite on soon enough.
Okay. And she'll return to her own senses.
All right.
I don't know what the mask will do if you put it back on, but you might still be able to connect with him. Axton.
Okay. If anything goes awry, please stop me. Alright. Now I put it on.
Okay. So, this time, the mask grips you tight. And instead of a projection, this time, we have an alteration. Axton's body begins to shift and contort a little bit. Until this individual takes his place, or stands rather in his place. Right. I gotta change something here. Where is... I got the wrong thing here. Right. Sorry, I'm trying to... Where is it? There we go. All right. Axton. Your consciousness is in the back of this individual's mind for now. You can feel that there is a limit to how long this can be held, though. All right. Well, this is, well, it's been a while since I've had a physical form.
Well, would we be worried about this?
Welcome back to the land of the living.
Well,
I trust you know who we are.
Well, yes, we had a conversation not very long ago. Oh dear, this is not what I was hoping would happen.
Is he gonna be okay?
Did we break it?
Will he be back?
I think so. Kind of thinks to his conscience. You in there?
Would we be able to hear Axton since we were able to hear Huntsman before?
No, they can't, because now I'm in your stead and you're in mine, so they can only feel me.
He's there. It's definitely talking. Here, let's fix this. And he's gonna grab his literal face and pull his face off. And it shifts back to Axton.
That looked painful. Okay.
I did not enjoy that, not one bit.
That was so cool.
Oh my gosh.
There's got to be another humane way to do that.
Well,
Did
that was
hurt
interesting.
you?
It hurts a bit.
Oh.
Ow. Huntsman. Ugh.
How's your face?
Hurts and burns.
Well, at the very least, if you want my skills, you now have them. But I don't think I think we're gonna need a proper body if I'm gonna have a place to be.
So at least now we have him. So we just gotta put him somewhere.
What is his expertise?
It's a huntsman.
Oh, I was a huntsman, so I'm an expert in tracking, things of that nature. Lots of things to do with monsters. I was a hunter.
I see.
Cool. Okay.
So, okay.
If you want to know his actual class, he was a ranger.
Yeah.
Kind of curious. Does that? I didn't realize this until before. Like, does that mean that Axton has all his memories back, like the amnesia thing?
Yeah, he has that.
Hurt in his head completely gone then. Okay.
Well, if there's certain aspects that Hoodie wants to keep out, then he's more than welcome to have that. But everything revolving around you guys having stuff from the altered memories is back. Stuff that's gone from trauma, that stays gone.
Okay.
So that's why you guys have imperfect memory, because I'm like, some of this is just gonna be gone from trauma.
Okay, that explains.
And along with other things like Ray Lenore, for example, just being too young to remember. Although Ray Lenore didn't take the potion anyways, so.
Yeah.
Good hang.
Okay then. Well.
Yep. So you have the huntsman's mask. So I don't have this as a card yet, but essentially, Hoodie, you can, and I still have to finish this character sheet. I don't think it's quite done. Yeah, I didn't put it in Roll20 yet. But essentially, anyone that dons this mask can assume the form of Huntsman.
Anyone?
Anyone that dons the mask.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Even Alma?
That might be a problem.
Dang.
You could try. So, but yeah, so the mask will take over the person's consciousness, putting the consciousness of the other individual into the, kind of like a literal conscience. So, person on the angel on the shoulder, if you will, or devil, whichever you prefer. And during which time your turn in combat, Huntsman will be taking your turn, and you can use Huntsman's character sheet whenever I finish it, which will be sometime this week, and he will have his skills and whatnot at your disposal.
Right.
Very cool.
Very cool.
Very cool.
Just bear in mind that any damage that he sustains will be carried over to you. And comes in at the same damaged state. So he shares your hit pool. Or your hit points, I should say. Whoever's wearing it.
Oh.
Got it.
Because he's only manifesting on the body. He as himself. He's not replacing you, so to speak. He can only be as useful as the vessel that allows him to be.
Speaking of CRE, I have a question.
Yes.
If by chance it was my turn and I about an, say, incapacitated team member with it, how would that function in behavior?
He would be incapacitated.
Okay.
Because he takes your hit point.
You maintain any status that you have. It's just you replace the main thing that you're replacing is the consciousness. The most point is that like the mask becomes flesh on the face, but otherwise remains mostly the same.
Cool.
He just has knowledge and habits that come with his mind.
We have two newfound goals, friends. We have to talk to Stonegrind, and we have to find a vessel for this friend right here. And I mean you, Huntsman.
Instead of hiding the body, we're playing Find the Body?
So it seems.
Find the living body.
What if we put the mask on Stonegrind?
I was gonna say, we should talk to him first.
And when he least suspected, bam, mask.
Doesn't it not last forever?
Correct, it does not last forever in its current state.
State, though. Keyword.
Well, let's go tie him up. I mean, interrogate him. I mean, talk to him. Stonegrind.
I think we all know what's on Iris's mind.
Alma's pretty much
Yeah, she
like
is.
part of her soul at this point.
There we
Just
go.
trying to work
Okay.
with
I literally just like lost connection from the audio for a little bit there.
Oh, dang.
Okay.
Do you think Vasara would be good for this part, or at least use it the same way that we did, but with Alma on the other chair?
Ooh.
I think that might kill Sarah. It seems from what they've done, they seem to have a symbiotic relationship, meaning one can't exist without the other.
So combining the two would just incompatible. I see. Fair. All right then. Do we know any more about Ray Lenore's like twin souls farther from than the big five, from what he told us briefly, making that other one exist?
There is the research note that you guys have, that most of what you have at this point is the research notes on the two changelings. Yeah, and there's pretty much whatever you guys can kind of glean from that as it currently stands. Unfortunately, there isn't a whole lot that you guys have at this very instant. Yeah, as it stands, there isn't a whole lot. You guys haven't been able to glean more. It seems, based on two things, which is the notes that you guys have, along with the fact that Ray Lenore was, quote, adopted off at a very young age, suggests that maybe there wasn't a whole lot of experimentation that was actually being done that you guys can find more notes on. Other than stuff like reiterating that what you have here in different ways. So, like, for example, you guys can find notes of like specific things that they've tried to try and like pry the souls out. But like specific processes and things like that they've tried, but it's also been stated in there that, you know, they have tried everything, including trying to killing the individual and resuscitating to try and like keep the soul out, and even that doesn't work either.
Souls are complicated, huh?
Souls are complicated. So there's basically, like, as it stands, you guys don't have a whole lot else that you can glean, or you don't have a whole lot else that you can try to glean from, I should say, other than what is written in that one report. And the fact that Ray Lenore was able to literally split herself in two, or more accurately, split herself into a copy of herself, and fight in tandem with it, which I believe everybody in the party saw.
Yeah.
And that was brief.
Are we gonna go back?
Yeah, I think it's time we left.
I tut that was a spell the 5 cast.
Nope, that was your. I think I said it was. My apologies if I didn't say. If I didn't, that was your body reacting to you taking damage from a weapon source.
I see.
Think of it like an instinct. Think of it more like an instinct that you don't know about.
Can I sit on the chair to find out?
Oh boy. All right. Will you want to go down this rabbit hole?
I mean, we've learned a lot so far. I'd say why not?
I see no harm.
Mm.
Shouldn't you guys rest?
Uh,
I think we'll be okay.
Hit points, I mean.
I can take another round before we rest.
Okay. So just Ray Lenore on one chair, empty second chair.
I wonder what would happen if we put 2 different people on the chair.
Well, should we put something in this chair?
You can always find out.
Maybe drop a larva.
I finally did something that isn't stupid.
We doing this? We activating?
With nothing in there, or with something? With something.
Well, the main point I'm thinking Relenor is doing is just to feel the damage to see if it'll manifest it like here. So we wouldn't need a catalyst for that because we're not putting it in anything.
Well, I guess that's true.
We're just trying to make it come out.
Okay.
So this is gonna hurt.
We can try the skull of hot stuff.
Oh.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Poor baby.
Okay. Who has the skull of hot stuff?
It's just chilling.
We're gonna put alternative Relenor in a horse?
No, you're gonna put alternative Ray Lenore in a horse skull.
That's what Raylan so chooses. Should I be allowing this to happen? I could always.
Yes, you're going to enable it.
Okay, whatever.
yes, you are going to enable it.
You're enabling this to happen.
I'm enabling this to happen by enabling you to enable it.
Whether that or Iris can sit on the other chair.
Oh, no, I gotta work the battery.
I'm afraid to sit on the other chair. What if I lose my divinity, dog? Oh no.
Careful what you do. You don't know what the results will be.
We should just put the skull there, right?
Alright. Skull it is then?
What's the point of we doing this first? Because I might sit in there if it's just to feel pain. But if we're transferring anything, it'll be bad.
I think the intent is to try and split Ray Lenore.
So what?
Wait, I feel like they would have tried this already, and it wouldn't have worked.
That, or they're the reason, and maybe Ray Lenore has a twin or something.
Let me see something. You know what I'm gonna ask? Let me put Huntsman on to see if he knows anything about this can do whatever in regards to Eleanor.
Didgeridoo?
Yeah, this didgeridoo.
So you can hear him in the back of your head still. I don't know anything about how this thing works. I've seen it used twice, and that was just now and on me before. Or us, rather.
So he gestures a shrugging motion as the response. Huntsman has no idea.
Alright. What's it gonna be, guys?
It's all up to Ray.
Skull? Empty?
MTV.
Relenor, look at me.
Force Visara in there while Darth is gone? What's it gonna be?
Let's go! Let's go. Imagine.
I think not.
What do you think if we actually have a person on the other chair, Relenor?
Let's roll for it.
Cast lots.
But you know what? I think that would be a pretty nice D&D way to do it.
We will let the dice decide.
Okay, so how do we want to do that?
Is it a D20 that we're doing?
Well, no,
What is it that we're trying to figure out?
Raylan wants to try to figure out what to put in the chair.
If anything at all.
Should we do like low roll, like really low roll would be the HUD. Medium would be,
or
I don't know.
Sono's Sono's typing. I'm gonna wait until they give us what the idea is.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that.
No, it's all good.
My kiddo was calling.
Yeah.
Okay, so Ray's going in the chair?
Ray's in the chair. What's going in the other chair is currently under debate.
Oh, so, I mean, I can see about doing runes on, it says the skull or something, right?
Yeah, you could do that.
1D4 Empty 2. Skull 3. Argon 4. Iris sits on it and let either Visara or Argon operate the stuff.
Does anybody
object?
I thought they couldn't operate it.
Yeah.
Well,
I object to Argon.
The idea that people were going with was because they're spellcasters, they can tap into their magic and try and force it in there.
Oh. That sounds dangerous.
The only thing that I'm thinking, we can always try the skull, potentially. So interesting.
The horse, but as a ghost. That'd be dope.
It would be cool if it could come back as a ghost. Would Alma have any feelings about it, I suppose?
Ghost.
I missed what was happening.
I'm oh boy, excuse me.
Are there any things in the books talking about what would happen if there was an empty chair?
No. Every circumstance has that. There's been cases that have created empty chairs by the end of the process. Like, for example, in the process of accident in Hoodsworth.
Okay.
And maybe we should try it empty.
We're all in favor of an empty chair.
That or the skull.
All right, so.
But I do think that Iris should at least
rolling,
rest.
or are we deciding?
I think it's being left to a roll between empty and skull. So we'll do this.
Use another die.
I'll do this. /R, D20. Odds, it's an empty. Evens, it's a skull. Sound good? Okay. Skull it is.
Okay. I'll need the skull.
Alrighty. What is this gonna do? I'm not quite sure what this is gonna do. Let's see here. Alright.
We're gonna rest first.
While everybody's debating.
Yes.
Alright, can I get a constitution saving throw from you, please, Iris?
Okay, oh sure.
On save?
Yep. Same as last time.
Oh, thank God.
There you go. There's a roll.
Nice.
Yeah, that's
all
a
right.
good one.
You're able to
Determined.
grit your teeth and bite the bullet, as it were, a little bit better. This time, you expecting the kind of shocking and heat and everything else that comes with operating a machine of clockwork and magic from the inside, and you're able to withstand the damage. It doesn't affect you nearly as much as it did last time. Can I get you to take 3 points of damage, please? Okay. Raylanor, your body feels... How do I describe this? Like it's being pulled, but not like it's being pulled in two, but rather like something is being taken away, but you're not sure what it is exactly. On the words. On the chair, the skull jiggles and bounces around a bit like you saw the mask do so before.
Like butter spread over too much bread?
Kinda? I guess that's one way you could put it.
Okay.
But as it ends, the skull is left sitting there. Or the horse's skull, I should say.
Can I do the same thing with Alma? Or can actually Alma see anything from it then? Because she could just say it.
Interesting. There's something here, but it's not... It's like a fragment. Like a piece of it went there.
Can I see it? I'm gonna look at Ray and see if maybe her eyes are different.
Her eyes remain the same.
Well, how many eyes does she have again?
She has one eye on her right side, and then her left side, she has an eye in the typical socket or typical location, and then she has two more, one just off of looking at her, just off of 1 o'clock, and then off of 8.
Okay, so she's still at 4 eyes.
Just
okay.
Just subtle statement there.
Hey, kiddo. Are you doing okay?
Guess we'll bring the skull to her.
All right. Raylanor, you now possess a horse's skull with some etchings on it. Oh, did we lose Sono? Or did I lose everybody?
No, we're still here.
We're here. Yep.
Well, yeah, we were trying to see if Sona said
Okay.
anything.
I touch the skull.
Okay. The skull feels like it's something that you should have on your head.
Let's go.
It's like a compulsion that you can sense this is occurring.
I put it on my head and can I meld my flesh to have the skull in my head?
Oh, interesting.
Very interesting. I think.
Oh, I actually don't know if you can do that. I gotta double check to see if I have the transformation process of changelings as magic or physical. I don't think I ever determined that. I don't know if you can do that. You can change your appearance and your voice, determine the changes in your coloration, hair length, sex. You can also adjust your height and width, but not so much as your size can change. Remember, anyways. Though no, your game system, you can't duplicate the appearance that you've never seen. You must adopt a form. Same basic arrangement of limbs you have changed. You know what? Sure. Why not? Let's do it. All right. But something interesting happens when you put the horse skull in your head, and you immediately go unconscious. And we're gonna take a little trip inside Raylenor's head.
We're just on the outside freaking out, like, oh my gosh.
Okay.
Exactly what I was thinking.
Raylenor? Raylenor? Raylenor!
Oh, wow. Okay.
Wow. Oh my god.
So dramatic.
Okay.
It's a hind D.
Okay. Raylenor. You are in a small field. In the vicinity, you can see what looks like a small little area of crops, a homestead, and then further to and if you look to a little bit further to the one side, you'll see that there is a line you could draw that reflects this, but like it's like you're looking in a mirror. There's a secondary homestead, and there's again another small field, although the field connects to the original, making it look like a larger one. There is a section of ground in the mirrored section of this area that has been cut away and then almost like it's been broken off and then placed back on to this the area. But it looks like it could probably come free again if someone were to try and tug on it. As you look off past these past the building and past the field, it kind of looks like it just goes off into nothingness. What you see the door in the mirrored section open, and there is another changeling there, and they walk towards you. So we finally get to meet. He kind of sits on a rock nearby where you're currently standing. Looks a little bit taller than you. You suspect he might be older. I was hoping that I would see you once.
Hello?
Well, you and I are similar, I guess you could say, in more ways than most. Been a long time since I had a chance to see you. Well, up until recently, I suppose, I did get to take a look at you while we were fighting the experimenters, as it were. A little confused.
Well, yes, this looks like back home, but else it doesn't. And who are you?
I called myself Cameron. Not my real name, though I suppose I didn't have one before I chose one for myself. This is, well, your place. Yes. Part of you that makes up your soul. It turns out the farm life had a big influence on you. Now looks around a little bit. This over here, and gestures to the section of the mirrored section, is, well, my dwelling inside of you. I was forced, well, more accurately, we both were forced together. It just so happened that by cosmic chance or divine intervention or something else, you happened to end up being the host. Congratulations.
Well, I hope you like my parents in. Did I pull you out of me? Or?
So he gestures over to the piece of his stead that is broken and kind of put back in place. You took a piece of me with you. It turns out that putting me back together applied enough shock to your system to drag your consciousness in here. I never actually got to meet your parents, as it was. I don't exactly get to see anything outside of here. I see things that influence you as they kind of come and go. There was a very interesting incident with, I don't even know what it was, a big raccoon bear or something like that. It was a long time ago, probably a nightmare. a lovely place that you have had there, though. If this is any representation of it. So, I'm still here.
Well, it's close and I am happy that you enjoy it.
Well, I wasn't happy for the entirety of it. Kind of tosses a rock a little bit in their hand. But being stuck here for the last, 13, 14 years, I think, probably. I've learned to...
13.
13? Alright. It's been accommodating, I should say.
Well, I am happy that you're happy, I guess. So, will you help me down the road?
Certainly. Just call me whenever you need me. Well, as far as I'm concerned, I might as well be dead, but I get to linger in a nice enough place. Just give me a ding whenever you need me. I'll be around. Kind of gestures with their hand out to you.
I shake the hand.
Alrighty. As you do. Oh. Got something else.
I guess time's up for ya?
Well, sort of. I'll be around. If I need to contact you again, I think I can get you can pull your consciousness here if I need the company. Don't worry, I won't bug you unless you're sleeping. And your consciousness begins to fade from this place. Okay. So you can call on help from your changeling counterpart. Where is the thing? Where is the thing? There's the thing. Alrighty. So I'll put it in Discord so it's easy for you to read for the time being. Oh, that's right, it goes as an image. But you gained access to open the prism. So, as an action, you can split your form in two. This creature, the copied creature, copies your actions and movement, keeping within 5 feet of you at all times. When you take an action, it will attempt to do the same as you. When attacking, it uses the same roll as the main body and uses the same results on saves. Alternatively, you can use reactions when you, that should be R, not art, are hit with an attack roll and or a dexterity save. Doing so causes the attack to miss and saves to be a success. The copy lasts until the end of your next turn. Once you have used this ability, you cannot use it again until you finished a long rest. I'll take your word for that because I'm actually not familiar with the Echo Knight. But yeah, I'll put that on your sheet for you. And you regain consciousness in the room with your family. And that's where I'm going to call the session.
Nice.
Very informative.
Very well done.
Alrighty. I hope you guys had fun.
Oh, heck yeah.
A lot happened.
A good bit happened, yes. You guys got some
Sounds
answers.
Yeah. He's got some explaining to do.
We're gonna go beat up Stone Grind.
I feel like Ray woke up like soaking wet with like red cheeks. Wake up, damn it.
Why soaking wet with red cheeks?
I'm kidding. Oh, like we were trying to wake her up. Like we were trying to wake her up, and then you know how like people pour water. Anyway.
Okay.
All right.
You guys read way into that, like way differently.
It's
than
you.
No.
It's you.
No, it's you at that point.
No.
There was a lot of assumption going on.
There's a lot of assumptions, but the assumptions are drawn out because it's you.
A face and cups of water.
Uh-huh.
There you go. That's how I meant it.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Oh no.
Oh man. All right.
No, you guys.
I hope everyone had a good time. Thanks everybody for swinging by. That did. Thank you, Guy Glitchy, for those 5 gifted subs. The Mad Lad, and the single bit from Big Ass Goldfish. Thanks for that one bit. I really appreciate it. I'll take your penny. I'll hold it for good luck. All right. Until next time, guys. Have a nice day.